The topic is aerial adaptations. Now, birds, bats, and insects, they are the true aerial creatures. Birds are the masters of aerial life as they fly in the air. Now, let us read about the adaptations for flight in birds or the aerial adaptations which are present in pigeon. Now, various aerial adaptations in birds are as follows. First is wings. Now, four limbs of the bird they are modified into wings. Wings are the powerful organs of flight. So, wings help the bird to fly. Second is body shape. So, birds also have a streamlined body. Head is pointed in front and narrow tail at the end. So it has a streamlined body, which means that the ends are tapering, and such a shape minimizes resistance against the air during the flight so that the bird can fly easily. Third is tail. Tail feathers help the tail to act as balancing and steering organ. Now tail helps in changing direction during the flight, and tail acts as a rudder and as a brake to check the speed. So tail generally acts as the balancing and steering organs, and it helps to change the direction during the flight of the bird. Next is feathers. The body of bird is covered with feathers. They keep the body warm and light. Feathers on the forelimbs help in flying and on tail help in steering and rudder. So feathers on the forelimbs they help in the flying of the bird, and on the tail they help to check the speed and they act as a steering. Now let us read about the flight muscles. The breast muscles are much enlarged and control the movement of wings during the flight. Next is air sacs. Air sacs are the extensions of lungs which are present in birds. They provide additional amount of air to the lungs and hence provide more oxygen which is required by the bird during the flight. Next is pneumatic bones. Now bones in birds they are hollow and have air cavity. This makes the body light for flight in air. So for anything to fly in air, it needs to be made light. That is why bones in birds they are hollow and they have air cavities so that the bird can fly easily. Bones are fused to form a rigid but light frame for the attachment of flight muscles that also help in flying. Next is beak. So the jaws which are present in bird they are modified into toothless horny beak. This reduces the body weight. Now beak substitutes for hands for picking up things which are required by the bird. Now we can see this figure which shows the aerial adaptations which are present in birds. This shows the trachea, this shows the bronchus, this shows the air spaces that are present in bone that makes the bird body light and they can fly easily. This shows the wings that help the bird to fly. This is the lung where exchange of gases will take place, and these are the air sacs, which are also filled with air that make the bird's body light and they help the bird to fly in the air. Now, let us read about the aerial adaptations which are present in plant seeds. Now, no plants are aerial, that means no plants are present in air. It is only the seeds and fruits of certain plants that are dispersed to distant places by air. For dispersal by air, seeds of plants, they show the following characteristics. First is that seeds are small, dry and light in weight as in case of grasses and orchids, etc. They are dry and light in weight so that they can easily be dispersed by the wind. Second is that seeds of some plants, they have silky hair or wings so that they can easily be carried away by the wind. For example, madder, oak, dandelion, and cotton, they have hairy seeds, and seeds of maple and drumsticks, they have wings which are present. They act as a parachute and they help the seeds in floating in the air for long distances. So the seeds which are to be dispersed by the wind, they can either have hair or they can have wings, which helps them to float in the air for the long distances. The seeds of sunflower are hairy and are blown to faraway places by wind, and seeds of poppy are very small and are scattered by the wind. Now we can see in this figure which shows the aerial adaptations and seeds for dispersal. First is the hairy seeds of madder. We can see that it is light in weight so that it can be easily carried by the wind. And we can see that winged seed of maple is also shown here. It has wings so that they act as a parachute and it helps the seeds to float in the air for the long distances. I hope you understood this topic well. Thank you.